All right, so I'm about to go out of town for a week, and I'm gonna be in a boardroom setting for about 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. So what does a man who has over 3,000 sample bottles of fragrances and about 400 full bottles of fragrances choose when he has to narrow it down to 5 to wear in a boardroom? What are some incredible work fragrances, good office scents that I'm going to be wearing over the course of the next week? Let's talk about it. All right, welcome to Just Breathe Fragrances. Today I wanted to do something just a little bit differently. So rather than be in the studio, I'm in the living room. I'm gonna be in the boardroom for the next week, and close proximity, I'll be wearing nice suits, things of that nature. And so there's a lot of different, work fragrances or office scents that I could have chosen from. I've got a vast selection, right? And I wanted to get one for each day. 5 fragrances, and I couldn't do it. So I narrowed it down to 8. And my justification for this is, hey, maybe we might be, going out to dinner later on in the evening, and I'll have a chance to wear some different fragrances, all that sort of stuff. But out of the 3,000 plus fragrances that I've got to choose from, including sample bottles that I've got and stuff, I came up with these 8. And I'll tell you, the first one that I reached for was YSL L'Homme, okay? YSL L'Homme is about the best office scent that you can possibly get. This is damn good, okay? This has some citruses in there, bergamot, lemon, that sort of stuff. But it has a ginger note, and it has, I believe it has violet leaf, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the notes up here. But the ginger with the violet, I know it's got violet because I can smell it. So it's very effervescent, very uplifting. Violet a lot of times is cooling, okay? So it has like a cooling effect. So this is something that's uplifting, it's floral, kind of citrusy, it's very, very fresh. If you want a beautiful, light, fresh fragrance that's gonna be loved by any and everybody, this is it. It doesn't project big and fill a room, but it doesn't have great longevity. It's probably gonna get you through a work day, 6, 7, 8 hours. But the scent trail this leaves behind just says class. It's very good. YSL L'Homme, absolutely a staple in any man's office fragrance lineup. And then I also wanted something that was kind of sweet, okay, kind of playful, because it's getting cold out here in Kentucky, okay? So I reached for Valentino Born in Roma Intense. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, this only has 3 notes, iris, vanilla, and vetiver. So you definitely smell the vanilla. This is the most prominent note in Born in Roma Intense. This is a beautiful, light, and airy vanilla that does have some iris in there. The vetiver isn't really super prominent. It's more so prominent in the dry down, but what you're getting with Valentino Born in Roma Intense is you're getting a really nice, airy, light vanilla with a little bit of floral that's a crowd pleaser. This is one of probably the best designer fragrances that has, that vanilla iris in there. It's nice, light, it's beautiful. And then I reached for something that I've just got my hands on recently. It's pretty new. I don't even know if you can find it right now because people are telling me they're having a really big challenge with getting their hands on Dumont's Nitro Pour Homme Elixir. So this is about 50 bucks. And it's a cross between YSL Myself, the Eau de Parfum version, and the L'Absolu version. And for 50 bucks, you get that nice magnetic cap, you get great presentation, and it's closer to the L'Absolu version of YSL Myself. This has a really nice orange blossom note. And so if you like YSL Myself, especially the L'Absolu version, You got to get your hands on this because it's really nice. The projection is great. Don't overspray on this one. And the longevity is a nice solid 8 or 9 hours. I mean, for 50 bucks, this is an incredible value. Slightly sweet, orange blossom, freshy, very nice. Now, I wanted something that was just sexy too, so I had to go with Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir, the Eau de Parfum concentration. Now, this is a musk bomb. This is beautiful. Oh yeah, so this is, it always gets me excited to smell this. This is a shower gel fresh musk bomb that's slightly woody, and it uses a very unique wood. It uses ebony wood. And so most fragrances use cedar or oud or something like that, something of the nature, Akigala wood. This uses ebony wood, and it's just different. So Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir, the Eau de Parfum concentration, I think this was like, I don't know, 50, it wasn't much. It was 100 bucks or something. I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was very inexpensive. And this is a shower gel fresh fragrance that also dries down to a nice, beautiful ebony wood. But overall, it is a musk bomb. All right. Now, I wanted something that was kind of fun and different as well. So I went with M. Micallef's Gin Tonic. Now, this is one of my favorite warm weather fragrances, but it's also a great boardroom fragrance too. This is very bright, uplifting. It's got notes of gin and juniper, so it's botanical, very botanical. It's got a mint note, so it's almost like a very photorealistic gin and tonic. It's so much fun to wear, and it's a compliment machine. It doesn't project very well, right? But then the longevity is about maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then it kind of becomes a skin scent for the most part. But the way that I spray, this will last all day, and it projects all right. Okay, so you just gotta lotion up, moisturize properly, and spray heavily. And this one it's not gonna offend anybody either. What you're getting is a nice juniper note, nice botanical effervescence with some mint in there, as well as some lime. Okay, so this is just nice, it's crisp, it's refreshing, it's very nice. Now, for me, I will almost never go anywhere without Risasi Hawass. If you've been on the channel for any length of time, you've seen me talk about this 1,000 times at the very least. I'll link a video right here where I'm talking about Risasi Hawass in depth. But this is a beautiful aquatic citrusy fragrance with some fruits in there. Plum and apple are in Risasi Hawass, the OG. Risasi Hawass Ice is also very nice. It has the note of anise. I didn't choose that. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Hawass. This is just a nice, clean, aquatic freshie with a little bit of fruitiness in it that projects. It'll fill a whole room and it'll last all day. And I think this is about 30 bucks. I think personally, this is the best value in perfumery. This is the very best value that you can possibly get. It's 30 bucks, it does everything that you could possibly want a fragrance to do, really. And it's strong enough to last all year. Now, with going into this, I wanted something that might display a level of maturity as well, because I'm going to be meeting some CEO types and that sort of stuff. So I went with YSL Intense. YSL Intense is a nice, fresh blue fragrance with a vetiver base, so it's a little bit more mature. Man, and it's sexy. This is a man's fragrance. So there's a couple on here that could be considered youthful, right? Especially like this one, the Dumont Nitro Pour Homme Elixir. It's a lot to say. Risasi Hawass, you know, even the Valentino, they could be considered youthful. Not this. This is if Christian Grey wore a fragrance or had a fragrance collection that was 5 or 6 fragrances, this would be in it. This is a beautiful, fresh, blue fragrance with a vetiver base, kind of earthy whenever it dries down. And I've gotten insane compliments from YSL Intense. Let's wrap it up with one that you probably can't get. Aaron Terrence Hughes Guapo. So Aaron Terrence Hughes Guapo is beautiful. It's a nice, fresh, citrusy fragrance with a crisp green apple note. And you can smell that green apple. I mean, it smells like a freshly cut green apple. I think it's got 4 different types of citruses in it. And Aaron Terrence Hughes Guapo it's unique, it's fresh, it's long lasting, it's gorgeous. If you can get your hands on it, just buy it. It's blind buy worthy. If you want a fresh citrusy fragrance with, you know, a nice crisp green apple. For me, this is just, it's a banger. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I know whenever I wear this, people always ask me what it is that I'm wearing. And I usually respond with, don't worry, you can't get it anyway. Because Aaron Terrence Hughes is so hard to get here in the United States. But if you can get Guapo, that's absolutely one you need to get your hands on, for sure. All right, so that about does it for my list of what I'm going to be taking to this boardroom situation. These would all make great work fragrances, great office fragrances. And I've done another video for office fragrances. I'll link up here as well. But this is what I chose for me to wear. I want to know, what would you wear? If you're in a boardroom for a week and, you know, close quarters, but you want to command respect, you want the attention, you want the compliments, you want to be the best smelling person in that boardroom, what would you wear? I know there's a lot of stuff that I could have put on the list. Drop it in the comments. I need to know, whenever I'm wearing my custom suits and ties and stuff, what is it that didn't make my list that I need to be wearing? Okay, and as always, we're a growing channel, so feel free to like, subscribe, share, that sort of stuff. And until next time, just remember, fragrance isn't just about smelling good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe. Thank you.